As students, we will going to discuss about different aspects of functional calling. So this is very important topic. Here we are going to discuss four important topics over here. So we're going to discuss about that one. So first it will going to say very clearly the aspects. So there are different aspects in calling the function. How you going to call the function in variety ways? That is what they are saying very clearly. Aspects different aspects of function calling. You can able to see this. A function may or may not be accept any argument. It may accept, it may not accept. Okay, so argument is nothing but input basically. It may or may not return the value. Return the value is nothing but output. So it may return the value, it may not return the value. So that is output. It gives, doesn't, it doesn't matters. Based on the facts. So how you are going to use your program? So suppose any kind of program you are taking and based on any scenario. So whether you are giving inputs, so based on that it will going to depend. If you are not going to give the inputs, there are no arguments like that. Okay. So here you can able to see aspects. There are four different aspects of function calls. This is very important. There are four different aspects of function call. First one, function without arguments, nothing but I am not passing any kind of inputs, and without return value, I am not taking any kind of outputs. Okay, so like that, without using return value, we are uh, not taking the outputs. That is what, without giving inputs, again without taking outputs. So arguments means the inputs. So return value, we are not going to use any kind of return value over here. Without that, we will going to get the output. That is what it is says. Function without arguments, again with return value. So there is a no argument is there, no inputs, but you will going to get the answer with the return value. Again, function with arguments, here you are going to give the inputs, again without return value, there is no return value. Okay, return is not there. Function with arguments, again with return value. So here you can able to see, so in this so with return value, again with arguments, inputs is there as well as return value also is there. So this is four aspects you need to keep in your mind. Again, we will going to see the first one, without arguments and without return value, in the next slide. See here, in this you can able to see very clearly, function with no argument and no return value. Nothing but we are not passing any kind of inputs as well as no return values are there. So let me see the definition of this. When a function has no arguments, it does not receive any data, nothing but input from the calling function. From the calling function, I think you people are getting what is that calling function. I will going to show you. Similarly, when it does not return a value, it will not going to return any kind of value using return. So the calling function does not receive any data from the called function. So this is very important. You need to understand this very clearly. Again, you can able to see the syntax. I'm going to show you the syntax. So here you can able to see function declaration like this. You are going to declare the function. Void function name is the function name is function. Function calling. So this one function call, you can able to see this function call with semicolon. Here also while you are declaring function, void function with semicolon. Again function definition, void function. Again create a body and statements. Inside that you write a statements. This is how the syntax works. So here we are not passing any kind of parameters here, nothing but arguments we are not passing here. Here also we are not passing any arguments. Here also I am not taking any arguments. Okay, so directly we are getting the answer. That is the reason why no argument, no return value. So we're going to write a program on this, very easy one. So we have a program. So what I'm doing here, C code for function with argument, sorry, with no argument and no return value. So we are not passing any kind of arguments as well as return value here. So we're going to write a function for this. So first what I will going to do, so no arguments is, it is nothing but void. Okay, no argument is nothing but it is completely void. Okay, so what I will going to do, void. So I will going to write a function, something, anything like that. So like add function I will going to do. Okay, simple one. add function. So I am creating a body. I will going to create a variable here, integer a, comma, sorry, comma, again integer b. So assign the values also, no problem. 10. Again for a you assign the values, that is equal to 60, 60, like that. I think it's very clear. Fine. First you have to create a variables, declare the variables. After that, so here what I will going to do, I will going to create one more variable. So that is integer sum. I will going to create sum, anything. If you want to multiplication, just use multiplication, division, anything like that. So just I'm adding two numbers, that's it. Some variable you create now, so add these numbers. So that is the reason why sum is equal to a plus b. Now I will going to print the answer. Printf the sum is uh, here I will want to write percentage d. Sum is equal to, I will want to write sum is equal to percentage d. After that comma. So just write sum. So that's it. So I'm not taking any kind of inputs here. Here also I'm not taking any kind of inputs. If you want to confirm, if you want it, you can able to write void also, no problem over here. Okay, we are not returning any kind of integer over here. So just I wanted to create a prototype for this. So I will show you the prototype here. So void, again you have to name of the function, that is add function. Again semicolon, just mention the semicolon. See here I'm not taking any kind of parameters. So I just want to mention void if you want it for better understanding. I'm writing void this. So here also if you want it, you can able to write void, no problem. Fine. Here also you can write void. So we are not passing any kind of parameters. That's the reason. Fine. I think it's clear. Okay. Again, finally, what we have to do, we have to create a function call. So that is, you can able to see add. This is my function call. So just what I will want to write, what I will want to say here, the final answer printf the final answer is that's it. That's it. More than enough. You give it next line. Fine. Just I'm giving some information, that's it, nothing else. I'm not printing any variable, nothing I'm doing, just I'm printing the final answer is, that's it. Next line. So here also just give next line please. So that is important here. So can we compile now? So we're going to compile this. So we're going to compile this one. I think we are not getting any error. Fine. So let's see now. See, the final answer is, the sum is 70. Okay, 60 plus 10, you're going to get a is value, a value is 10, sorry, a value is 60, again b value is 10. So like that you can able to call the function. This is also one way. So that's why I mentioned very clearly void. I'm not passing any kind of parameters here. Okay, arguments I'm not passing. Here also you can able to see it is not returning anything, void. So that is the reason why void everywhere. So like this, if you want to change the operator also, so just that is an answer for addition. If you want, you can able to change it for multiplication like this. Okay, so multiplication, here you can able to say uh, multiplication, multiplication. So the answer for multiplication, the multiplication answer is otherwise we can take product instead of that. Product of A and B. I want to write A and D. That is better. Is, so you can able to see it. So that is percentage D. So now sum. If you want to change, you can change it, no problem. So I'm going to say product. So here also I'm going to write product. Product is star B. So now we are going to call the function once again. So here please, I forgotten to write product variable, so that is important. So run now. So we have a value 10 into 6. I will going to write. So 10 into 6, we are going to get some value. Run. So you can able to see the final answer is the product of A and B is 60. So like that you can able to call the function, okay, with no arguments and no return values. So this is all about. Thank you. Thank you very much.